Welcome. My name is Thomas Lefford, aka Taxman 88. And 88 stands for the year my son was born. And because when I came online and started really surfing the internet and checking out all the information and content that was available and started creating different accounts, using the name Taxman by itself was taking a lot, so we had to add something to it. So 88 was what I came up with, which represents the year my son was born. And so that was something that was important to me to acknowledge and keep ever a reminder of. So in this video, we're going to talk about the ideal buyer/client needs framework. And this information here is designed to help you go deeper inside your business, so you can get more clear about what type of business you want to have. So a lot of times when we get started, especially in the service-based business industry, we have the skill sets needed to start the service. But a lot of times we have no other skills outside of the skills needed to start the service. So if you identify with that, raise your hand. That was me. So all I had was tax preparation skills and knowledge to get started, and that's what I did. Because we know that if we had to get the full package under our belts, we would never get a business off the ground in the first place. So we have to start where we are and be willing to grow into the type of person we need to become to have a business that's going to be able to be profitable and sustainable for long-term success. And so that's what I understood, that getting started was important, and coming to the point where I need to learn and invest in me and invest inside my business was an ongoing venture. So when it comes to starting my business, I had to be willing to invest inside my business day in and day out with my time and my with my effort and with my income and with my finances and everything. So once you decide you're gonna start a business, this journey is going to have you to invest inside your business continuously until you decide to retire, quit, or give up. That's how that works when it comes to starting your own business. Investing in you is an ongoing journey. It never stops. And so if you're looking to grow your business, if your dreams and goals and aspirations in life are big, then you got to do some big things inside your life to help manifest that to happen. Success doesn't happen by mistake. Successful people don't trip down the stairs one day and voila, they're successful. No, it's a process that successful people go through that allow them to get success. And part of success breeds fear. And so when it comes to being successful inside your business and inside your life, which doesn't always necessarily have to relate to money, but what type of lifestyle you want to have, what type of freedom and choices you want to have are important. That's a part of the success that I'm talking about. So for you, making $250,000 a year inside your business might be just enough money for you to live lavishly and do all the things you want to do. For somebody else, it's going to be different. So success is going to be different for everybody based on their dreams, their goals, their ambitions, and what they deem to be their definition of success. So a lot of times money will be included in success, but it doesn't necessarily always have to mean money. But for a lot of us, you'll hear materialistic things that's related to the success they want to have. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with wanting to find the things in life. It's a taboo put on people who have a lot of money. And that's because it's just put on people who don't have a lot of money, that put the taboo on people who have a lot of money. And that's just unfortunate, but that's how the way the world is. But to get to this video and this training I'm talking about, is that my ideal buyer/client needs framework was something my mentor gave me to help me to go deeper inside my business so I can get more clarity and get more clear on what type of business I had. I had a basic vision for my business when I first got started back in 1999 of thinking about what type of vision I wanted to have. When I got back in the industry in 2001, I had a general idea of what type of vision I had for my business. But as you start to work inside your business and learn and hopefully grow, those things will change. So I'm not the same person I was when I first got started back in 2001. And I'm definitely not the same person I was from 2007 to now. So it's all about growth. And so that's a process that's going to take time for us. And so if you understand that based on your own skill sets and knowledge, especially in a service-based business like myself, that all you had was the skills to get started, uh, and you didn't have the other skills needed to take your business to a whole nother level. And you understand that now you got to go out and find someone who can help assist you in doing that, because the smart way to taking your business to a whole nother level is to leverage the knowledge and skills and success and know-how of other people who've been there and done it already. That's the smart way. The slow way, the special way, is for people who want to try to figure this out all by themselves when it comes to hitting that roadblock and knowing that, hey, I only can take my business so far. Where I go from here? What do I do next? I don't have a clue. Well, for me I understood that getting started with my business, all I had was the tax preparation skills and knowledge to start the business, and that's all I had. But that was all that was needed to start the tax preparation business. But when it comes to growing it and taking it to a whole other level, then I had to find someone who had what it takes to help me to level up my business by leveraging internet. Because see, I started out in the traditional business model, tax preparation, storefront type deal, and I've done very well financially inside my business. I enjoy what I do. I'm passionate about what I do. I'm knowledgeable about what I do. So that was a great thing to be able to have something I enjoy doing and be able to make great income from it was icing on the cake for me. But when I got to a certain point in my life, as far as my age, and started to think more deeper on where I want to be in my life and where I want to have my business to go, I understood that I hit a roadblock and I needed some help. And so the logical choice for me was the internet, because that's the place I hung out every day, regardless of what I was doing in my life. I was always surfing the internet. You know what I'm saying? I was the surf master, so I ran across a whole lot of great content and free information that could be useful to someone who was looking for it. But the problem that we face in general is that the average person can't take the free information and package it in such a way and turn it into a business model that's going to allow them to be successful with it. And so that's the disconnect a lot of us face, that there's a whole lot of free information out here. You can go Google how to start your own tax preparation business. You can go to YouTube and type in a phrase, how to start your own tax preparation business, and you're going to get a whole lot of videos with a whole lot of different people who are going to talk about how to make that happen based on their point of view and their agenda. And then you're going to have Google going to give you some search queries and links to check out based on some businesses and vendors going to have how to get that done. So everybody's going to have some general information that's going to be the same. And then a lot of us going to have our own agenda on how to get started. The uniqueness of my program is I help people who start their own tax preparation business regardless of where they're at inside their business. So if you got skills, that's a plus. If you have no skills, you're looking for a career and a business, this mentorship program is designed for you as well. You know, so that's what I bring to the marketplace. That's the solution I bring to people looking to start their own tax preparation business, is that I help you get started fast. I help you to get results fast, but you got to take action inside your business fast in order to get them. And when I say fast, I'm not talking about speed. I'm talking about being consistent with the training, consistent with the learning, consistent with the implementing of what I'm giving you that's going to help you to start your business. That's what I'm talking about when it comes to fast. I'm not talking about the speed of getting started. I'm talking about being consistently taking this knowledge and this wisdom and this training that I'm giving you and applying it to your business to get an intended result. And that's what I talk about when it comes to the fast track to success, to starting a successful tax business, is what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the consistency and taking action on a consistent basis inside your business to get a result. And that's the fast I'm talking about. So in this video, we're going to talk about my ideal buyer client needs framework. And so I'm using myself and the business model I have to fill in the blanks when it comes to this needs framework, to help give you an idea of how to use this framework to help you to get more clear and more clarity about the type of business model and the type of business you want to have that goes deeper than the surface level of starting whatever type of business you may be looking to do when it comes to bringing it to the internet or bringing it a business in general. You know, so when it comes to my ideal client, and the term client I use because I'm dealing with the tax preparation industry, I'm dealing with people, and so client, customers, buyers, those terms are interchangeable based on what type of industry you're in, and how you see your business and how you see your clients. And so that's going to vary from person to person when it comes to that. No right or wrong. They're interchangeable, how you want to do that. But when it comes to my ideal client, my ideal client, she's a person that's 25 to 45. She's looking to start her own tax business, and she knows she needs someone who can mentor her and assist her from the pains of starting her own business and being new to the process. And so she understands that, and that's who my messaging talks to, is my ideal client. My ideal client understands that, hey, I want to start my own tax business. I don't have a clue on how to make it happen. I need some help. Let me go out here and do my research and find out who has a program already in place, who already has the knowledge already in place, who already got the skills already in place, who already got the know-how already in place, who can help me to get started, to help me to get towards more closer to my dreams and goals and aspirations through having my business model manifested. And so that's what I bring to the marketplace. You can go, again, Google how to start a successful tax service, and you're going to get a lot of videos in YouTube, because YouTube is a search engine. That's why I do video marketing on YouTube. It was designed with a purpose in mind. See, success is a strategic way to get where you're trying to go. We don't do hope marketing, where we go to the office every day and we hope clients come through the door. Those days are over with. You know what I'm saying? We have a strategic plan on how we're going to have clients coming through our inside of our business each and every day. And that's how you acquire a successful business, by having a strategic plan that you're going to implement inside your business on a daily basis to get a result. And so that's the difference between people who are struggling compared to people who are not struggling. The people who are highly successful with their business, they have the knowledge and the skills and a strategic plan that they implement to get an intended result each and every day. And so that separates the men from the boys when it comes to having your business, your own business, regardless of what it is, what industry it is, what product or service you have, what course you're selling, whatever it is. If it's wrapped around the business model, you must have a strategic plan in place to help you get you there. And so when it comes to that, my ideal client, is a woman that's 25 to 45. She understands that, hey, I want to start my own tax business. She may or may not have any skills or prior experience at all inside of her journey, but she knows she wants to start her own tax service. And she understands that on my own understanding, I don't know how to get there on my own. And so the next logical step for her is to come to the net and try to find someone who already has a program or course or something in place that can help her to get to where she's trying to go. And so the next question is what my ideal buyer / client wants. And so let me scroll down right quick so I can show you the full question. So when it comes to the next question, what my ideal buyer / client wants, it says, here's what they know they want. And this is likely what they are searching for. She knows she needs a mentor, but trying to find the right fit for her is the challenge, and someone who will be there all the way in assisting them with starting their own business. Tax business is what she's struggling with. And the reason I can speak to that, because I have a client I just picked up who invested in other people's so-called programs, helping them start their own tax business, but they didn't deliver the goods. They didn't follow through on what they said they was going to be able to help her do. So she truly never learned how to start her own tax business at all. But she's invested money with people who said they can help her get started. And so if you fall into that category, then I understand your pains and your frustrations. So that's the second question. I'm not going to go through the whole needs framework list, but I'm just giving you a general idea of what this talks about and what this looks like and what this help you to help get done when it comes to having more clarity and being more clear about what type of business you want to have. And so the next question talks about what my ideal client / buyer needs. And so in this situation, it says, this is what the client, customer, buyer really needs. Needs a mentor who has a proven process to building a successful tax business and having the goods to get them across the finish line, where they gain clarity, confidence, and skills needed to build a long-term sustainable business for themselves. That's what they need. You know what I'm saying? And so finding someone who can deliver all that is the challenge when you go out here doing your research. And so I've done market research, and people have similar programs and features, but no one brings to the marketplace what I bring when it comes to my mentorship program, when it comes to specializing helping individuals start their own tax preparation business, get started from a fast and simple approach. I'm the only one doing that. And so no matter where you're at in your journey, if you got skills or you have no skills, the uniqueness of my program is I work with both. And so I run across people in my local market for years teaching a basic income tax course who always want to learn how to prepare taxes. And some of them had no career goals with them. They just was something they was always interested in doing. And so a lot of them did that, you know. So, and then you had some people who wanted to learn how to do taxes and make a career out of it and have their own business. And so no matter where you're at in your journey, I know I can deliver on making that happen for you. And so the success I help clients get really fast is not by speed, it's by taking action. You know what I'm saying? So the new 3 clients I picked up a couple of weeks ago, I helped one lady go get through a hurdle that she wasn't able to get through on her own. And so that made me look like the greatest of all time in her eyes, because I was able to help her just like that to get past a hurdle that she couldn't get help with. And she had people already in her life who was going to help her, the so-called help her get her tax business off the ground, who never truly had her best interest at heart in the first place. And so they never delivered on what they said they was going to be able to help her to do. And so that's what separates me from people who look to get started with their own tax business, and me being able to help you make that happen and make that a reality for yourself, because I've been there and done it already. I've helped countless of people start their own tax preparation business. I can be blindfolded and walk you through the process of helping you start your own tax preparation business. So that's what separates me from you. That's what separates you getting started from people who gonna try to start it on their own. And they're gonna run into the same challenges and frustrations that you are. Some gonna give up, especially during the pandemic. A lot of people just shut down and gave up. You know what I'm saying? And I got a couple of clients who fell into that category too, who once they found my videos, once they found my channel, I was able to revive them and regenerate them and let them know that, hey, this pandemic that showed up out of nowhere, don't let that be the reason for you giving up. You know what I'm saying? Because if you truly want to make a tax preparation business your goal, part of your dream and your aspirations, then you got to be willing to go all the way to make it happen. And life's gonna show up and get in the way to the point where it might make you feel like giving up, but giving up was never an option for me. And so the uniqueness of my program is that no matter where you're at, skills or no skills, I can help you get started. We got 5 months left in this year, and I got people right now who I'm giving them immediate action steps to take that's gonna allow them to get themselves positioned so when 2021 comes, they'll have their credentials in place where they can be considered a tax service. And I talked about that in my video yesterday, the main 3 steps to starting your tax business. There's 3 crucial steps that we got to get started on right now so you can have your credentials and your application and all that approved. So when tax season come around, you have your professional software in place, you got your third-party bank enrollment out the way, you've been approved for all that, and you're ready to go. You know what I'm saying? So without those 3 main steps, you don't have a tax business. You're just basically a person who was hoping and wishing to have a tax business, but fell short on making it happen for yourself. So if you know you need someone who's gonna help you to get started and guide you through a process to help you be successful inside your business, you know what I'm saying, leverage my 19 years of experience, 13 as a business owner. I'm my own live case study on the do's and don'ts of being in this industry that you're gonna be able to leverage. And that experience alone is way worth more than the price of my high-end coaching program. It is. And with the people I work with, they make their money back in the first season. So the money they invested, because when we invest in something, we want a return on our investment. So these men and women are looking for a return on their investment. But the only way to get return on your investment is to take action on the information that I'm going to train you and share with you on these next 5 months as we go into the 2020 season, which starts in January of 2021. The people who won't get a return on their investments is the people who didn't do anything. The people who had life show up and distractions and all these other things get in the way where they didn't make their tax preparation business a priority. And so that's how that has to work. You got to pick one. You know what I'm saying? You got people who got several side hustles, but they want to have a tax service included in that. And the only thing that suffers is the tax service that you say you want to have, because those side hustles, they hobbies. They don't mean nothing to you. You got to find something that's you passionate about, you're skillful about, that you enjoy, that you're willing to go all the way with and get all in with, and you ain't gonna let nothing get in the way of that. And that's what it's gonna take to be successful in general, let alone in business. You got to get all in. You can't just dip your toe in the water. You got to make an all-in commitment, emotionally, mentally, psychologically, and spiritually, that you're gonna get all in and you're gonna do what you got to do to make it work for you. And so this framework here and the few pieces I shared is what is going to help you to get more clear on what type of business you want to have. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to the tax preparation portion of it, I got them faded on learning and teaching them how to prepare taxes. I got them faded and helping them set up their infrastructure on the front end as well as the back end. I got them faded on all of that. But the bonus they get, I get to teach them and show them how to market their business, where they can go out and get clients, where they ain't got to hope and pray that somebody walk through their door. And that's the game changer right there. It's learning how to go out and get clients where you ain't got to hope and pray that when you go to your office from 10 to 6 that you get some clients. That ain't how we do business. That ain't how we get success. We don't get it by hoping. We get it by strategically going out here and having a plan of action in place that's going to allow us to get our ideal clients through the door. So if this information I'm talking about is new to you and you don't have a clue about it, then that should let you know that you need some help by connecting with someone who can help you get where you're trying to go. And that don't have to be me, because see, I understand one thing, that my message ain't gonna appeal to everybody. It's just not. And I understand through faith that everybody who's meant to do business with me will do business with me, and the ones who weren't meant to do business with me won't do business with me, and I can live with that. You know what I'm saying? So this information I'm sharing with you, if it's new to you and you can raise your hand and say, yeah, it's new to me, I don't have a clue about what you're really talking about, then and you ain't sure who you gonna invest in and invest in yourself to make that happen with, then go on out there and do your research. Find out who got a program and a process in place already that they can take you through and get you started the same day. And again, get back to me and let me know what that and let me know who that is. And when you let me know who that is, then I'll be surprised just as much as you are. Because like I said, we got some people who got similar programs where if you got your PCHN or if you got your EFIN, which stands for electric filing identification number, which is the e-file provider application we need, which is part of the 3 main pieces of getting started. They'll work with you, and their concept is based on you having your own clientele to bring to the table, where they're gonna have a money split that's gonna a lot of times benefit them. And so, like I say, you got some people with some similar programs, but they don't come close to what I offer. They don't come close to what I do. They don't come close to what I bring to the marketplace as a solution to helping people who want to start their own tax preparation business. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to what I offer, when it comes to my program, I know my stuff, and I can show you better than I can tell you. You know what I'm saying? So if you got your foot halfway in the water and you know you want to get started and you want to leverage these 5 months we still got left to make that happen, reach out to me. And more likely, if you're already on my list, if you're already subscribed on my channel, if you're already part of my friends list on YouTube, or not, reach out to me, leave me a message, and we can talk and see if we're a good fit for one another to work with, because everybody won't be a good fit for me to work with, because I don't work with everybody. And that's what you got to understand about your ideal client, is that everybody won't be a good fit to what type of business you're trying to do when it comes to starting and growing your business. And so, again, this needs framework is an awesome framework that allows you to go deeper inside your business to get more clarity more clarity on what type of business model you want to have, what type of business you want to have for long-term success, and what that looks like, and what that's going to take for you to make happen. So it's your success falls all in your hands. I'm the one that's going to guide you through a successful tax service. You don't have to take the action on what I'm giving you to do. And so all the things I'm doing to grow my business, you basically got to pattern yours after mine and be willing to do the same if you look to make a hell of an impact inside your business when it comes to helping people transform their lives. And the process of you transforming your own life is what it's going to take. So if you ain't willing to do videos, then know that's going to hold you back. That's going to be a stumbling block in your way to building your brand, building exposure, building know, like, and trust. I was uncomfortable shooting videos when I first got started, but that wasn't a big enough reason for me not to do it. My dreams and my goals and my inspirations in life were bigger than the things that were uncomfortable about me. I already knew that I needed to learn how to communicate better and speak better. I'm working on that. So I didn't let that stop me from doing videos and getting started and continue to do videos day in and day out. Because I know one day the things that need to be improved on will get improved on to the point where they won't no longer be an issue for me. And they're still not an issue right now because it hasn't stopped me from getting clients inside my business by taking action. Taking action on the information and training that my mentor gives me is the key to my success in 2020, and it's going to be the key to my success in 2021. So it ain't about what you're going to do next year, it's what you're going to do this year that's going to position yourself for next year. So you want to get started now and leverage these 5 months that's left so I can help you get started and help you on your way to an awesome 2020 season, which starts in January of 2021. And if you want to learn more, reach out to me. Let's talk, let's connect, and I'll see you in my next video. And by the way, the next video that I'm doing will be the steps to growing your online business. And it's a few steps involved that I'm going to talk about in my next upcoming video. I might do one later on tonight, or I'll definitely do one tomorrow, but that's going to be my next upcoming video. And so check you later.